when you try to fit in, you betray yourself. Like, there is no reward for you fitting in with other people, with whatever friend group you have. Like, there is no reward for being boring. And you're exchanging your authentic self for so cheap, which is, you know, the opinions of other people, the expectations. And the thing is, like, nobody actually has expectations. Nobody cares. I think people only react if someone does something different, then they might react, but nobody is actually like watching, you know, and you are constantly acting or making decision based on how people view you, when in reality, like, no one is watching, nobody cares. People will call something weird when it's unfamiliar, but they don't care that much. And maybe when it becomes familiar, or like over time, they grow to like it, but, or, you know, they don't consider it weird anymore. But yeah, I think it's only, it might be like unfamiliar, but it's not actually weird. And we live in a society where, like, you know, everyone tries to fit in. Everybody is doing the same thing, dresses the same way. And when everybody's doing the same thing, that thing becomes basic. But when it becomes basic, everyone wants something new, and then that new thing is trending. But when that trendy thing is like so accessible, it is widespread, it becomes undesirable because now it's basic. So in a way, everyone wants that comfort of fitting in, but once everyone fits in, everybody wants to stand out. And but they have already let go of what makes them stand out naturally, you know. You don't have to buy something to stand out. You don't have to pick up something new to stand out. And you shouldn't also like do something just to stand out, just for the purpose of standing out, you know. It's desperate, and it might be unauthentic. But if you want to do something, and it might be weird, and it might not fit in to your social circle, or like whatever you are in, then just do it. Because if you don't, you're gonna see people who are doing it. Like, if you like to do your makeup in a different way, but you think it's too weird, you're gonna see people who do that makeup, and you're gonna resent yourself for not doing it. If you have a certain hobby, it doesn't matter what it is, just do it. You know, like, I would see makeup styles online, or like have ideas of things that I wanted to do with my makeup, but I wouldn't, because I would be like, oh, that's too much. It's too much for uni. And you know, I would see people do it online. I'm like, yeah, it's different online because it's, you know, it's not real life. But at the same time, I do see people in real life who have cool makeup styles and who embrace it. They might get weird stares, but I think, like, being authentically you is way more fulfilling than like fitting in, you know. You either get weird stares for being different, for having like weird hobbies, or dressing a different way, whatever it is that, you know, makes you weird. But you either have like the discomfort of being different, or you're gonna have the discomfort of living an unauthentic life. And I think like the makeup is a very small example. There are like bigger examples, maybe like career, or you know, whatever it is, doesn't matter. But maybe you talk too loud, maybe you try to tone down when you're just naturally like louder than other people. Maybe you're more energized, but people around you are very calm, and you try to be like this calm person when you're not. Or maybe you might be someone who's very quiet, and that makes you different, and you're trying to be loud, but it's just inauthentic. Just like don't. I think once you fit in, you're gonna realize like you're boring, and you're gonna try to find ways to stand out. So just don't do it. But again, to like the makeup thing, I would see people like online do the makeup that I want to do, or like some other thing. I'm like, no, there are people in real life who do it. And also, like, why is it just like, why am I limiting myself to thinking that only people who post online can do creative makeup looks, and only you can show that only online? Like, no, you can show up in real life and have those makeup looks as well. It doesn't have to be just for something big. Or I would put in too much effort and too much work into my makeup looks, and I would be like I spend more time doing my makeup for uni than the time I spend at uni. Yeah, like literally sometimes I do my makeup for 2 hours and I only stay at university for an hour, and I'm like, I know that's not productive, but apart from that, I'm like, yes, it might be unproductive, it might be like completely unnecessary. Like, no, I'm not doing makeup that is like pretty. Even it's just weird. Not weird, like I'm not doing it to be weird. It's an unusual, I would say, like a lot of blue eyeliner, makeup, eye makeup, and so on. And I think anytime we do something like an unnatural makeup color, it is a bit weird, maybe like unusual. I don't think it's pretty or like attractive, but I still do it because I like it, like so many things now I know are not pretty, but I still like doing it just because I have this specific look that I want to show up as. And sometimes I fail, like sometimes it doesn't look the way that I want to, but I still try. But again, like, why should that only be reserved for people who are or into makeup content and so on? Nobody said like you can't show up somewhere with too much makeup. I mean, yes, probably, but like it's not a rule, And honestly, like even if I'm applying to jobs now, I don't apply for a job where I am restricted when it comes to my appearance. I'm not gonna show up somewhere where I have to do decent makeup, or like, what is it called? Like, I don't know, natural makeup. Like, I don't like that. It's not authentically me, and it's not how I would like to show up. Like, it's not that I'm not comfortable with that, but it's just I want to have the freedom to show up as myself as much as possible. And yeah, just like do your thing, because you don't want to watch people do it and ask yourself like why you didn't do it. And people don't care about you as much as you think.